Hunter Schaefer is best known for starring as Jules Vaughn in the hit HBO show Euphoria, a trans girl who is new to town in season 1 and quickly befriends Zendaya's character Rue. You might be surprised to find this was Hunter's first major on-screen role, and there's a lot more to uncover about the actress who plays Jules. Not only is Hunter an up-and-coming actress, she's also a fashion model and an LGBTQ rights activist who identifies as a trans woman, but she isn't a fan of gender labels. It seems like only the beginning of her successful career, so if you want to learn more about the story and life of Hunter Schaefer, then stay tuned, because we'll get into all of that and more here for you on Famous Life. Hunter Schaefer was born on December 31, 1998 in Trenton, New Jersey to parents Katie and Max Schaefer. Her father is a Presbyterian minister, and her family moved between different churches and congregations from New Jersey to Arizona before settling in Raleigh, North Carolina. Hunter also has 3 younger siblings, 2 sisters, and a brother. Hunter was born a male but always expressed femininity through art and fashion as a youngster and began to transition during high school. According to records, Hunter attended Needham B. Broughton High School in North Carolina and North Carolina School of the Arts. While in high school, she protested against the North Carolina Public Facilities Privacy and Security Act, and in 2016, when she was only a high school junior, she was added as a plaintiff in a lawsuit against the bill, which forced individuals to use bathrooms corresponding to the sex assigned to them at birth. In fact, in 2017, Hunter was cited by Teen Vogue on their 21 under 21 list for her activism against this cause. In her senior year, Schaefer was a semi-finalist in the U.S. Presidential Scholars Program. She graduated from the high school visual arts program at the North Carolina School of the Arts in 2017 after she transferred there. She planned to attend an art college in London, England, Central St. Martin's, but passed on her enrollment after high school to focus on her modeling career. In 2017, Hunter moved to New York City to sign with Elite Model Management. She has had such amazing success as a model, collaborating with many major brands such as Prada, Dior, Calvin Klein, Tommy Hilfiger, Versace, and more. In 2018, Hunter was interviewed by the New York Times and spoke about her plans for the future. This was all before we grew to love her as Jules on Euphoria. At the time, she spoke about her experiences during Fashion Week both in New York and Europe, and how she did almost a full circuit by walking in 9 shows for designers, from Miu Miu to Marc Jacobs and more. Hunter said about her first time traveling abroad, "I got myself there and it was really exciting to know that I was doing this for work. A lot of the designers that I admire are in those European cities that kinda seemed untouchable before." At the time, Hunter's plans for the future were to open a studio and gallery in Manhattan for trans artists and take her love of genderless art to fashion. She planned to focus on non-binary clothing design at school in London, but as we all know, things went a little bit differently for the actress. In 2019, Hunter made her acting debut starring as transgender high school student Jules Vaughn in HBO's Euphoria. The young star had never before acted on screen, which makes her performance on the show even more remarkable. In fact, Hunter found the opportunity from a casting call on Instagram. She said, "I have not acted before and was not planning on it really either. I was modeling for about a year in New York and had my sights set on fashion school afterwards. And then as I was getting ready and gearing up for fashion school, I saw this casting call floating around on Instagram. It was for trans girls who didn't have to be experienced, and it didn't say Euphoria or anything, but I was like, huh." And once Hunter decided to give it a chance, after the initial audition, it just kept going. She was assigned an acting coach through the process, fell in love with the script, and secured the role all within a few short months. She received praise for her performance in the series, and the Primetime Emmy Awards went under fire for leaving her out of the nominations along with other transgender actors. Aside from her leading role in the series, Hunter further co-wrote an episode with the show's creator Sam Levinson and collaborated with him so that her character and the show's story reflected her real-life experience. In June 2020, in honor of the 50th anniversary of the first LGBTQ+ Pride Parade, Queerty named Hunter among the 50 heroes leading the nation towards equality, acceptance, and dignity for all people. And in 2021, Time named her on its next list of 100 emerging leaders who are shaping the future. In terms of Hunter's transition, she is a trans woman, but she prefers not to focus on labels. She has said the internet helped her with her gender identity, turning to YouTube and social media to learn about other individuals and their transition timelines. After being diagnosed with dysphoria in the 9th grade, Hunter began her transition. According to online sources, Hunter completed her bottom surgery after turning 18. She said in the past, "I do like people to know that I'm not a cis girl because that's not something that I am or feel like I am. I'm proud to be a trans person." Hunter has also spoken about transitioning while in public school and how intense it was, sharing that she knew she could bring pieces of her real self to the role of Jules on the show, due to their similarities. Further explaining, "I think one of Jules' main battles is her desire for romance and normalcy in love, which I think she's kind of locked down a routine as far as getting some form of that. But of course, it's not healthy and I can relate to that point in my life. I didn't act out on it, but I certainly desire to be treated a certain way in order to affirm my femininity." In her spare time, another one of Hunter's hobbies is art. If you look through her Instagram, you'll see she shares her hand-drawn artwork from time to time. In one post, Hunter shared that the first publication her artwork was featured in was Rookie magazine, and further on her page, you might come across a self-portrait, acrylic work, a part of a comic she drew, sketches, and more. Well, it seems that Hunter Schaefer was already on a path to success before getting cast in Euphoria, but it ended up working out perfectly. Whether it's acting, fashion, or activism, we can't wait to see what she'll be up to next. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to Famous Life and leave a comment for who you'd like us to feature next.